Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's do Ascension. Silent level not 19, 11. Oh, God, 19. That would be a horrible, difficult run if we were doing 19, but we're just gonna do 11. Transform, random common relic, remove 2 cards to take 18 damage, or obtain a random boss relic. I love obtaining a random boss relic, because you never know what you're gonna get. Like, Wrist Blade, attacks that cost 0 deal more damage, which means that we should probably try to do a Shiv deck. I like it. Shiv cards are usually, like 6 damage on a neutralize, that's a strike. But like Shivs, they're usually pretty easy to come across, and then if we can get ourselves some, kunai or shuriken relics, we are gonna be in for a good time on this run. You're not dead. What do we have in this deck? Why is it so thick? I guess the Silent just starts with a thick deck. 12 cards plus the 1 curse. That's more than I expected, honestly. There we go, you're dead. Tropic Brew, if you're gonna get a potion early, that's a good one to get. Noxious Fumes is good. Blur is also pretty good. I have to admit Noxious Fumes is tempting, just because it's extra damage over time early, and we don't need to roll a poison deck to get good value out of this, I think. I like just kind of putting it out there for a little bit of extra damage, and especially, punch my microphone, especially for artifact negation, I think is nice. Take 4 damage. I like the idea of just maybe, playing this against the artifacts, the artifact elites on the first floor, and then just being able to kind of sit back, block, and then they will slowly die over time. Now this is an interesting one. All out attack, dagger spray, sucker punch. Let's go with a all out attack. It's good crowd control damage early, I like it. It's not a Shiv based card, but shop? No, but there's question marks. Give me the relic. It's actually really good. Then we will lose. It could just become cursed. There's like no shops here. But now we definitely want to go fight these elites up here. 2 elite path, no matter which way we go. So we'll do the burning elite, I think we can. Lose 5 max HP. I don't want to become cursed that much. And a free shop, I love it. So we will remove regret. We'll buy probably just like a backflip, right? Block plus a little bit of extra draw, seems pretty nice to me, and then we will move on. So this is kind of what I was thinking with the potential to grab a whatchamacallit, Noxious Fumes. Especially these guys, because they're gaining a little bit of block every turn. Nah. Eventually that poison will get through their block. At least they're not healing every turn, which might be a little bit worse. Nice. That's 18 damage in strikes. I'd rather take no damage. Oh, excuse me, I'd rather take no damage, though. Abe drunk? Why am I drunk? I'm not drunk. That's fine. Block. I can't kill you unless I make you vulnerable, so I will do that. I guess I should have played Survivor. I didn't really think that I was going to be playing 2 strikes, but then I realized that I could just get a kill. We'll just wait and slowly they will die. Maybe Abe used the Silent starting relic last. It makes the deck seem thinner when you draw more. So that's why I was thinking, like, why is this deck so thick? But no, I guess he just, Silent just starts with a lot of cards. We gotcha. Because the Ironclad, doesn't the Ironclad start with 11? He starts with 5 defense, 5 strikes, and a bash? The Silent starts with 2 special cards, one of which is Survivor, one of which is Neutralize. I guess I think the Ironclad starts with 11, right? I don't know. If we're going to eventually go into Shivs, Terror is pretty good, but we actually at some point do need to get some Shiv cards. Maybe we shouldn't focus the Wrist Blade synergy, but you gotta admit it's a good synergy when you can get it to pop off. I love that you're so tiny. We're gonna wait for Terror, and we're gonna wait for Noxious Fumes. So right now, stay asleep, my friend. Honestly, that's a pretty good turn. And we should get neutralized pretty soon. Yeah, there it is. We'll poison him. Maybe we should have just struck him, but I figure if we just poison him, we can just, start to block a little bit more. We're gonna take another 2. Putting the poison out there is nice just because it puts him on a clock, but I guess we didn't really need it in the end. Orichalcum is fine. It's not like a discard deck. I'm gonna stop adding cards. I added in a few good cards. We needed them. Paper Crane, absolutely. We needed to add a few cards, but now I kind of feel like we need to upgrade cards, remove cards, and we need Shivs. One day, maybe we'll get some freaking Shivs. Dealing 4. 4 is fine. Bum. Hold on. It's gonna do 9. That's 27. We gotcha. You gotta love Terror. Terror is such a good card. Piercing Whale is also really good for defense. I would like to have one of those in the deck. We had an opportunity to take one earlier and I said no to it. Question mark? Yeah, let's risk it. Absolutely, it's gonna be another elite fight, but it is gonna be a easier elite thanks to Preserved Insect, and theoretically, if we can get, Terror out there, we're gonna be in a good position. And we don't even need to play blocks because of Orichalcum. So honestly, don't even play Survivor. We're gonna take a lot this turn because he's doing 18, but this is what we're looking for. We're looking for him to do like 10. Orichalcum is really good against this particular enemy. Yeah, that was not too bad. We healed 14 thanks to Mango. That is awesome. And hey, Shivs, there we go. Storm of Steel, we've done it. It took a long time to get something that enabled it, but we finally did. Let's go for the damage. I could have kept the strike and then that would have exhausted the curse, but I figure we'll just go for it. Okay, we need a good hand. This is a good hand. I think we're just gonna go on this turn. Yeah, 2 enemies with 11 HP, that's fine. We can always use the Explosive Potion if we need to kill them, which I guess we are going to do, because they're both attacking. Yeah, oh, Gremlin Horn! We could have easily killed him, I suppose. A little bit my bad there, but still fine. I'm starting to add in a lot of cards, but there's kind of a purpose to that, and the purpose is I need to get better cards. That's 6, and that's 11. That's not a kill. We can block enough, though. We also need to remove cards. We need to remove a lot of cards. We're not having too many opportunities for that. I think this is a skip. That's pretty good. Abe is playing like he has meat on the bones. No, you just have to take risks. You can't just hope that you get good cards in these runs. You gotta do it like this. You gotta take risks, lose a little bit of HP. in order to hopefully gain some good relics. And we have some really good relics. Paper Crane, Gremlin Horn, Preserved Insect. Those are really good to have, and I'm happy to have them. Concentrate, Outmaneuver, Predator. It's not a discard deck. We don't really need draw, we need shivs. And Outmaneuver next turn gain energy, we don't really need that either. I think I am going to upgrade though instead of rest. It's a little bit risky, but again, I think we need to be a little bit risky here. Getting upgraded shivs is nice. The shivs will do 2 more damage each. Neutralize gets 1 more damage, that gets 4 more damage. This is 3 more block, same draw. Deflect is 3 more block. Piercing Wail is better. I don't know, let's go hard on the shivs. We're gonna like to play that, I think, on this fight, because we're gonna want to play it whenever we get a hand that's full of slimes and then a Storm of Steel. So I think you just play Storm of Steel. You have 9 damage shivs. It's really good. You know what else we want? Dead Branch. Dead Branch would be amazing. So you're gonna get terrorized. We're gonna block. Can we split him? It's gonna do 9 and 15. That's gonna do 24. It's not gonna split him, so we do need to block. Could also use the Ghost in a Jar, but I don't think this is the turn for that. I didn't realize we were taking that much damage. I guess we didn't make him vulnerable, but I still think this is fine. Do we split him on this turn? Yeah. He's gonna be poisoned from here on out. They have a lot of HP, but I think this is good. Oh, maybe not good. We'll use Intangible. Looking a little sketchy, admittedly. Oh, they're both attacking. Oh, that's not good. No, it's not good at all. Piercing Wail, though. Not enough. Okay, well, we'll just restart again. Yeah, well, maybe a little bit too much HP, but I didn't want to have him add all those slimes to my deck. Okay, we'll do it again. It's also been like a month since I've played as the Silent. We gotta get our head back in the game. Random boss relic, sure. Orrery, huh? Well, you know, it might not be that bad. We can take a look and see what kind of a deck we want to operate here. Like, what if we want to do like reflex, tools of the trade, and do like a discard deck? You want to try a discard deck? Let's do a discard deck. We'll take that and we'll take the reflexes. And then we will, I don't know, take a little bit of either Bouncing Flask or Dodge and Roll. Let's do Bouncing Flask. And Quick Slash. We'll take all of those cards. We'll see what happens. Discard decks, don't really work that well, but I don't know, you never know. Maybe we'll find some way of making it happen. Ideally, we could just get, you know, tools of the trade to be innate, and that would be fantastic. The thing is, it's hard to build a discard deck because, well, I mean, drop that. Because you kind of need to know from the very beginning that that's what you're gonna do. And that's what always is difficult for me, is you gotta go really hard on the discard. Hard on the discard. You know, you gotta take reflex, you gotta take acrobatics, you need things that let you get energy whenever you shuffle your deck. Tactician, and then you need to upgrade Tactician. I can't kill you. I can't kill you. What about DAT card decks? Oh, snap. These are not good. We're gonna skip. We're gonna be a little bit Yo, Shuriken. It's what I wanted for the Shiv deck, but we had no Shiv cards last time. I'll take the Sapphire Key here. And no shop. Just give me the heal. Honestly, it's a perfect heal to full. We'll try it again. Now, a turn like this definitely sucks. I don't know why we keep drawing both reflexes turn 1. We also need to do a lot of upgrading, you know. We need to upgrade Tools of the Trade. Add in more Shivs now because we have Shuriken. That's a really good thing to want to put into this deck. That will take 1 damage. And honestly, you know, we definitely do not need a Bouncing Flask now. Now that we know that we have Shuriken, Bouncing Flask is a little bit unnecessary. Terror totally works. We'll go fight the Burning Elite. We probably should not do the Burning Elites over and over again, but I still like it. We should pop Bouncing Flask. It's 9 damage a turn. That's really good. And it's gonna help get through the plated armor that this guy has too. So I'm just gonna do 3 attacks. And then we'll block. Why block? Well, as soon as we get Terror out, then we're gonna be doing attacks, basically only. So there's Terror. We'll block again, and then starting next turn, it's all attacks. Good enough. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, I mean, he does have 14 poison on him. We could do a poison deck, probably. I'm gonna take another 15. Are we? No, let's kill him. I mean, that's a pretty good elite fight if you ask me. Lantern is fantastic. The Ancient Potion, gain 1 artifact, is wonderful. Infinite Blades is exactly what we want, and we're gonna upgrade the... I think we're gonna make Infinite Blades innate. With Shuriken, we wanna get that out early, and we have Lantern, so we can play it on turn 1. Now, we also had no block on that turn. You know, I'm not saying that this deck is perfect. We need to remove a lot of garbage from it. Definitely played that in the wrong order. And then we didn't play 3 attacks also. I'm making a ton of mistakes. Don't think that I'm not making, I know I'm making mistakes. So you know what, why don't we block? There we go. Also, hey, didn't play 3 attacks. Start playing smarter. Let's get that strength up. Gonna take another 5. Playing too fast so far. Get even more strength. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Dump the defend, I guess. We will have to rest, but, you know, that's fine. And maybe start thinking about removing cards. I don't know where to go to remove cards right now, though. Blade Dance, absolutely. Bronze Scales, why not? Oh, that was a free chest from back here. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, we need to go rest and remove cards. I will spend 7 HP to remove a card, because we need to. We're gonna remove a basic strike. We also haven't even added in any, defends at all. We will. Give me the gold. Because we're just gonna go to the shop now. Gain 2 potion slots. Here's the thing, with 2 ancient potions, I really do think that the potion belt is actually pretty good. We could take another Infinite Blades, and we can remove a card. I think we should. and I'm gonna buy the potion belt as well. I really do value potions, especially for the heart fight at the very end. This is pretty bad though, because again we got no block. In fact, I think we're dead. Are we dead? We're not dead. No, we're dead. Okay, so we're gonna restart again. But yeah, I guess we just added in a lot of cards that were not blocked. We needed to add in more block. So let's take what we've learned and apply it to this run. We're gonna go for the elite. We can't go for the burning elite, so let's ignore the burning elite. Let's try to get a free elite here, because then we can get another elite later in the floor. Let's go for this one. Okay. Those were the warm-ups. Okay, Catalyst, Cloak and Dagger, outmaneuver. Cloak and Dagger is good block and a little bit of damage. Catalyst, though, makes a poison deck work. We could take Catalyst and then just make a poison deck. Let's make a poison deck. And let's focus entirely on adding poison cards. No shivs, no nothing else. Just poison. Okay. Poison Stab is 4 poison. Crippling Cloud is 7 when upgraded and weak. Poison decks usually like it when you add in defensive cards, so we'll put in the Crippling Cloud for the weakness. Gold for a curse? No thank you. We're not going to add in garbage at this point. Reduce shop prices, I do like. We're not going to get a free elite, but that's okay. Lost Sire, thank you for the follow. Not poison cards, and we don't really even need Dagger Spray because we do have a little bit of crowd control in Crippling Cloud, which I think I will upgrade this first, because it is good poison damage, and then we will fight this elite and then camp. And Lagavulin is a pretty good boss for us to be fighting, I think. We want to get Crippling Cloud, and I think we want to play Crippling Cloud like first. Or we could just wake him up right now. We have 3 attacks in hand. Yeah, you know what? Talk myself out of it. We'll use the steroid potion here and then hit him. And honestly, I'm just gonna hit him again. Okay, Crippling Cloud, Survivor. Now we're not gonna get Crippling Cloud again, but we're just gonna wait on Catalyst, double his poison, he's got 12 poison. All we have to do now is survive, so ideally just play a lot of blocks. And we have to hit him for 16, which I don't think we can do, so block, block, block. We're gonna take another 5, but he'll be dead before he can attack again. It's not too bad of an elite fight. Lagavulin is always annoying. Ice Cream, oh my lord. Ice Cream is wonderful. Tools of the Trade is good, because it lets you draw through your deck faster. Calculated Gamble is also pretty good. I do like Tools of the Trade, just so that you can draw a card that you really do want to have on that particular turn. I will take it. We will upgrade, because we can also upgrade here at this campfire, and then hit up a shop, and then hit up an elite. So if we're going to upgrade, what are we going to upgrade? Well, if we're going poison, we'll upgrade Catalyst. Mummified Hand, absolutely. Noxious Fumes is now what we want to add to this deck. 1,000 Noxious Fumes. I'm going to Desecrate for the Curse, because we're going to hit up a shop next, and I will rest. We'll remove the curse. Whoop! Click off the screen. And the next 2 non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. That's a bit of a long play. but it's not bad. 2 free relic. Well, it's not 2 free relics. It's 101 gold per random relic. Could be good. Bane is also pretty good damage when an enemy is poisoned. I kind of like that. I kind of like deflect. Anything that is free is good. Well-laid plans for an energy refund is also nice with ice cream. So let's go, and actually Flying Knee is really good with ice cream as well, because you can stock up on the energy. Okay, let's do well-laid plans, Bane, Noxious Fumes. I forgot that we had the Courier. We could just keep getting infinite things. That's wonderful. But I don't really want the Shiv. Let's take Matryoshka. I would really like to buy this, but I can't. But I think we added in good stuff. So, well-laid plans. Makes defend free. Noxious Fumes makes defend free. Crippling Cloud. There's poison. We'll defend for no reason. So this is going to be a power deck, I guess. I like power decks. They work pretty well. Should we attack or block? He's not making me vulnerable. He's only going to hit me for 12. So we could block. He only gains 1 damage. And all we need to do is draw Catalyst, which is going to happen on the next turn. And we should be basically in the clear. He would be up to 24 poison next turn, and he's going to be down to 41 HP. So let's strike, defend. And I think he's dead if we get, 1 attack. Why did he take so much poison damage? Oh, Noxious Fumes! I forgot we even played that card. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Ornamental Fan is meh. Adrenaline is 1000% what we want. We could go to another shop. I don't think we can afford anything, though. Let's go for the fight instead. And with so many good powers, this is really nice. We can get a lot of value out of these on turn 1. I kinda wanna maybe go for you first. We'll just hold on to Catalyst. I guess I should have played it on the last turn. Probably could, actually it can kill the Fungi Beast. So drop the defend, because we're gonna kill him on this turn. Adrenaline, Noxious Fumes, Bane is free, he's dead, Catalyst, he's dead. We get a little bit of extra block. Yeah, this is a good deck so far. Another poison enabling card would be really good to add in. Do we need a poison stab? I mean, I would prefer to have I forget what the name of the card is. It's just the skill that applies like 7 poison. We could calculate a gamble for drawing different cards. And we have progressive poison. We do have Noxious Fumes, which we can use instead of Poison Stab. Piercing Wail is good block when you need it to be. I think that could actually be a good addition. And we will upgrade. I know we upgraded last time when we died, but we're going to upgrade this time just because I want to get some upgrades. So we'll go Noxious first. We need to upgrade Bane. We need to upgrade Adrenaline. We need to upgrade a lot of stuff. Choose a card to discard. We do not need Survivor, so Noxious Fumes, strike, strike. He might hit us on the next turn, and we don't have any weakness in hand. We could Catalyst him. And if we Catalyst him, it'll be at 24 poison, then we can Bane, strike, strike, and neutralize. I think that's what we have to do. He will split, barely, but he will split. We don't need Piercing Wail. What I need to do is draw and get energy. Can we cause him to split? 7, okay, well, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, it's 30 damage. And he's taking 3 poison damage. We can make the guy on the right split. I think we should. Let's save the explosive potion for now. He's splitting at very high amounts of HP, but it's a poison deck. All we have to do ideally is just kind of block and bide our time. So dump the strike, well-laid plans, made a slime free. That's fine. We're gonna take a lot. 14. Dump the slime. Could also play the explosive potion if we think that we need it to survive. That's 9 block. 9 block means that we will survive. So we could just do like a strike, defend, survivor. Because they're not splitting. We need to wait a little bit longer. Now is when we have to use the potion or die, probably. And we can't really block out of this. So use the potion. You're dead. You're dead. You're splitting. Retain a piercing wail, because we are frail. And they're splitting at 19 HP. Risky, still. We're gonna live. We're still living. Honestly, give me the defend, because we can actually block now. Next turn, we're not gonna be frail. Don't die to the slimes again. I hate the slime, man. There we go, there's Bane. We're fine. Okay, bit of a tough boss fight here, but we have some pretty good relics. And now all we need to do is kind of build off of those. I think After Image is fine. Gain energy and discard 2 cards at the start of your turn is awful. We cannot make that work. We do not have a discard deck. We don't have reflexes. And I don't want curses, because curses are awful. So I think you take Lizard Tail, which is not great, but it's something. Do we want to fight elites on this floor? Probably not. We should probably fight a couple, though. Maybe we can fight these 2. There's no rest in between them, though, but... we could fight these 2 here on the left, and there is a rest between them, and a rest later. I kind of like that. We'll go down the left path, we'll skip the Burning Elite on this floor, and we'll also skip the, It's gonna be a long fight. We'll skip the, shops. Okay, Noxious. Free strike, might as well. Defend. Defend. Strike. Kinda wanna keep Bane, because once we get him poisoned, Bane will actually be able to apply some damage. Now we are frail though, so we're gonna take some damage, probably. Although we can probably block it all. Not all of it, but most of it. No, all of it. That's really good. This is definitely a power deck. I think he's dead. That was really good, actually. I did not expect that. I like Flying Knee for the extra energy, but we don't really need it. I kind of like Poison Stab for progressive poison, but we have Noxious Fumes already. We have Bane for actual damage output. We have Catalyst. I think I'm gonna skip. I'd have to upgrade those cards in the future, and I don't want to spend the time. I hate having a shop here, because this is the wrong time for it. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card into your hand. It doesn't cost 1. Or 0. The colorless card that gets added to our hand is not worth 0. It's worth whatever it is. So I kind of feel like magnetism is not what we want. Probably gonna skip it. We'll remove a basic strike. tempted to buy the regen potion too, but we do have Lizard Tail. I'll buy it. We'll use it on a fight that we expect to last a long time. Like this one. This fight can usually last quite a while. I'm gonna play Survivor. Saves the energy. And with Ice Cream, that's good. You know what we need? Malaise. Malaise would be a fantastic card to have in this deck. Save energy, pop Malaise, reduce an enemy strength by like 10. Really wanted that to hit Crippling Cloud, but that's fine. Well, we're gonna play it now, because of Catalyst. We'll block. That's enough block. And I think he's dead next turn. That's 72 damage of poison. I will say, I do like poison decks for the most part. All we need is like another Catalyst and then we are set. Now an upgraded Poison Stab I do think I'll add. Just because it's upgraded, but that'll be the only one. We shouldn't add in another one. Nilari's Codex, not what I want. Really hoping for Enchiridion. And no powers turn 1 actually kind of sucks here. But we'll try. Poison Stab. Bane. I think I'm just gonna use Catalyst. It's gonna take 4 turns to cycle around, but this does a lot of damage and it kills him in 1 attack on the next turn, so I think that's what I want to do. Oh, Adrenaline. Thank you, Nilari's Codex. Sometimes it will be a wonderful draw for us, but not all the time. We can make Crippling Cloud free and play everything, so defend, strike, strike, Noxious Crippling Cloud. Take an escape plan. Yeah, Snecko Skull would be good. The Specimen, the one that transfers poison, is good, if we could get it. I'll take another 4. Corpse Explosion would be a good card to add in for crowd control. Discard. What are we gonna discard? We'll discard a Defend, because we're gonna play After Image. And then hope that we can just draw Defends. You're dead. We can play everything. Taking no damage. Once we get past that hump, we can apply some good poison. All we gotta do is just block. That was not bad. That's a pretty annoying fight for us in particular, because we kind of rely on that progressive poison to kill enemies. I think I'm gonna use both potions. This is a tough one. More block or more poison? I think you want more poison. Envenom is good, but, I mean, Noxious Fumes is just that, but you don't have to attack the enemy, so let's go Noxious. After Image. Play some Defends. Neutralize. Poison Stab does not kill, but he won't even die next turn. Ugh. And you definitely want Footwork. We take 2. That's not bad. It's well-laid plans, tools of the trade. Bane. Strike. He's not dead, but we're taking no damage. His friend is dead. You know what? Add in another Noxious. Adding in powers with Nilari's Codex I think is a good idea. It's kind of like a weak creative AI, but we gotta choose a power. Maybe it's good. Not weak. So Footwork. Actually, if we play Piercing Wail, we can make Crippling Cloud free guaranteed. That's pretty good. Die is wonderful. We can use it whenever he summons enemies and he'll kill them all. Although we're just gonna probably just catalyst him. He's not dead, but he's close. What do we want in the deck? I mean, Doppelganger's okay. Retain, die, die, die. All we have to do is like 23 damage to you? That's not a problem. Okay. I think we took 2 damage. That is a good fight. And you know what I like about Nilri's Codex with adding powers? When you add a power, oh lord, when you add a power, you it gets removed as soon as you play it. So I actually don't even think we rest. No, we should rest. Ugh, we need to upgrade cards, but we should definitely rest. Okay, we'll rest. This is the enemy I was worried about. Hopefully we can like add in a couple of piercing whales. A malaise would be good. We'll open with adrenaline. Well-laid plans make something free. Start getting the poison up. We don't need all of these defense. Taking 1 damage. I will take 1 damage. Never mind, I'll take 0 damage, thank you. Hope we draw footwork. I think that's a good piercing whale turn. We're not gonna play Catalyst, we're gonna save it. What do we want to add in? Honestly, I think nothing. Yeah, we could have added in a power, but all that gives us is a shiv plus an energy refund. It's not that good. Perfect. Then you Catalyst. He's got 36 poison. Then you block as much as possible. Wraith form is wonderful. That would be a card that I would just like to add into the deck. But he's dead in 2 turns. All we have to do is survive this turn. So, Wraith form. And we take 1. Well, we take 4 actually, now that I think about it. But he'll die next turn. Taking 4 damage, or not 4 damage, we took like 10 damage on the elite fight. That's not a problem. Juzu bracelet, eh. Deflect, blur. I like a deflect. We can keep it with well-laid plans and play it for free. I like calipers, especially if we can get a lot of block thanks to after image, but this is probably not going to be very necessary, is it? I didn't take blur, I took deflect. How often are we going to have an insane amount of block? Not often. I think we'll take the key. I mean, we could add in footworks and things that give us a lot of block, but it's not necessary. This is not a defect deck. Well-laid plans, after image. Poison you. Strike you. Deflect. Defend. Taking no damage. Add in a adrenaline. Rare. Could add in bouncing flask, but once we get our powers out there, we can hold a card every turn. I don't think we're gonna need it. Definitely get that crippling cloud out there. Bane, strike, taking no damage. What do we hold if we're taking no damage? Probably piercing whale. Nah. We want to hold this, I think, for when the Chosen does like a ×4 attack or time. Well, he doesn't do ×4. He does ×2, I think, at most. This is 6 block, taking no damage. Continue to ooh, yeah, after image. Continue to hold on to piercing whale. I'd like to get a second well-laid plans, but I guess we wouldn't get a second well-laid plans. We would just upgrade it. This is horrible. We're gonna get hit for a lot. Gonna get hit for 19. Sure. I hate you. That's that fight though, you know? He does a ton of damage to you. After making you vulnerable. He's a jerk. He's a big jerk. You should probably rest before the boss fight. I didn't even look to see what boss we're fighting. Select this, select this. There's a lot of choice in the combat here so far. We don't want any of these. So I think we are gonna rest. Are we gonna go to a shop? We don't have a lot of money, so let's just rest now. Get another chest. Bronze scales and happy flower. Happy flower for the extra energy is really nice with ice cream. I'm definitely okay with that. Makes it defend free. Defend, defend. Deflect, taking no damage. Start to work you down. I'll take another crippling cloud. It's not upgraded, but it's still pretty good. Well, we're gonna get hit for a lot. But it's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. I had to kill something on that turn. 20. We can handle 20. He's weak. Defend. No need to play strike. Malaise. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting to add that to the deck. Not even through Nilri's Codex. I want that malaise. Now we do have it on this turn. This is not the turn we want it on, though. In fact, we have no block. We do need to add block to this deck. I mean, the last deck, this deck, we haven't been able to add much block because we haven't been getting good block cards other than deflect. No backflip, no leg sweep. I think you want to play After Image. Crippling Cloud is free. Piercing Wail. Malaise. We're taking 0 damage. There's my leg sweep. Give me that. That's what I've been waiting for. That and Malaise. There we go. Although I guess he's dead, so at this point it's a little too late. Add an adrenaline. There's so many adrenalines from Nilri's Codex. What is going on? Don't need those. Good question mark. I will... Oh my god. I guess we're gonna gain the max HP because I really don't want to become cursed. We'll do that and then rest. That's not fantastic though, but we have Ghost in the Jar. We can handle Hyper Beam when it comes out. We should be fine there. No reason to play the defend. Now what do we want from this? We have Tools of the Trade. Reflex is pointless because all it does is it replaces itself. I think what we want is Leg Sweep for the block. It applies block and weakness. What do we want? We do not want defend. We want adrenaline. Crippling Cloud is still good even though it does not apply poison to the big guy. It does weaken him. Although what we should do, I think, is neutralize first. Because then he'll get 2 turns of weakness instead of 1. We will Bane someone. Bane one of these orbs. Orbs. Let's play a block. Any block will do. And we will hold on to Piercing Wail. I'm gonna keep Nightmare. Because if we can get Nightmare Catalyst, we can get... Well, thank you for taking Nightmare. We can get Nightmare Catalyst and then do, 1,000 poison damage to this guy, theoretically. Piercing Wail is fine here, but a Deflect Defend does the same thing. So dump the Catalyst, wait for it to come back around. Noxious. Defend. Strike. Deflect. And keep that Piercing Wail, I think. Don't need Masterful Stab. Might be a little slow killing these guys, but we can make it happen. This is what Piercing Wail's for. Dump the Strike. Bane can kill the guy on the left. Good. Now all we have is 14 damage coming in. A defend survivor gets it done. And honestly, don't even play the strike. Like, we win not through playing... Yo, Tactician is really good. We win not by playing attacks, but by getting Catalyst and ideally Nightmare into Catalyst. Which happened right now. So Tactician, Nightmare, Catalyst. We'll add more poison to him and then Catalyst him. And then on the next turn we can do like triple poison or something. Which seems really good. Catalyst pluses, yeah, so it's gonna be triple. He's dead. He's dead. Don't do anything. Don't touch anything. Dump a strike. Catalyst. 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 So there's 783 poison damage. Okay, so what we need is a Nightmare. If we could add that to the deck, we would be very happy. Corpus Explosion is also really good for crowd control and room combat. We're gonna take it. But yeah, Nightmare would be wonderful. We will take Cursed Key. I don't want to give enemies strength. I would rather spend, 75 gold removing a curse from the deck at some point. We should make sure that we have a late shop. This one here. We need to hit the Burning Elite and then hit up the shop. And we can also hit up an Elite here, if we want. We can skip it, or we can fight it. So I want question marks into the Elite. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Well laid plans. Adrenaline. Not really what I wanted, but we can block most of this. We're gonna take a little. I'm okay taking a little. Never mind, we're taking none. I keep forgetting about Ornamental Fan. It's actually been pretty core in making sure I'm not taking damage in these annoying fights. That's 9 block, that gets us to 10. I'd rather take none. Wraith form is okay. No one's exploding. I think we're gonna want to Crippling Cloud, but let's make either tools, or let's make either Crippling Cloud or Leg Sweep free. I'm gonna make you extra weak, because you're gonna live for the longest. All we need to do is just wait until Noxious Fumes comes out and then just worry about blocking. Do we need Wraith Form? No. What we need is Corpse Explosion. Which, combined with Catalyst, should definitely kill the one on the right, because it's 35 damage plus 18. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Poison Potion. I like the energy, I like Ghost in a Jar. We don't need a second Crippling Cloud innately added to the deck. We have Noxious Fumes, we have a neutralizing here, I suppose. It's good, we could upgrade it. Dark Ray 48, thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome, how are you doing? We need to upgrade so many cards though. Corpse Explosion, After Image, make it innate, well-laid plans. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. Madness. What would we hit with Madness? We would hit Corpse Explosion and Leg Sweep. We don't even have a Leg Sweep. We keep getting that through Nilri's Codex. I don't think Madness is good. We want to get through the deck quickly. So I'm going to take the lose for max HP. I don't want to take a whole bunch of damage. Darkstone Priap. Maybe we shouldn't have even opened the chest, but I wanted to open it because it was a high quality chest. But we need to remove that curse at some point. Leave. Why am I on January 23rd version of Slay the Spire? Has it not been updated since then? Orb Walker. Hate these guys. We also don't have a lot of block. I'd rather take damage, though, than use Ghost in a Jar. It's a really good potion. So I'm just gonna hit him. And we'll add nothing. We're gonna take 6. And we're not gonna be able to block easily on the next turn. But we have Crippling Cloud. Plus Deflect. Plus Poison Stab, plus Piercing Wail, plus Catalyst. He's skip. He's dead in a couple of turns. We're taking another 3. That's fine. For getting bad draw early, you know... Wow, I can't get rid of the burn. For getting bad draw early... Oh, there we go. That's right, play cards. You'll get block. For getting bad cards early, we did a good job coming back from that. I kind of actually feel like the regen potion is going to be good here. I'm going to dump the energy potion for it. Acrobatics, I think that's a no. It's not a discard deck. It can allow us to draw into powers, though, and dump statuses. So I'm going to go for it, just to add in 1. And here we are going to smith. We're going to upgrade. Costs 0, hold 2 cards, make After Image innate. We have so few blocks in the deck that I'm going to make After Image innate. And I will fight the elite. I think we can. Now, Giant Headman is not the ideal fight for us, but we do have a lot of powers and we can add in more powers thanks to the Codex. So maybe this is actually going to be fine. Ooh, man, burst. What would we burst? Catalyst or Crippling Cloud? Yeah, add burst. Yeah, all we need to do is put poison on him, Catalyst, burst him, he's dead. In fact, we can do that right now if we want. Crippling Cloud, burst, Catalyst. He's got 90 poison. We have a free survivor, might as well. Is it even worth striking you, or would we rather have the energy? I don't know, maybe I'd rather have the energy. We should play regen. Had a backflip. Discard. We're not gonna play a strike. This is not a strike deck. We'll attack, though, because we do get Ornamental Fan. I actually paid attention to it for once. I'll add a Noxious Fumes, why not? We will heal up to full. I think that's still a valuable use of the potion. And honestly, maybe this is actually really good with the acrobatics. I didn't think about it until just now, but because we're making cards free... Whatever. Because we're making cards free, we actually would like to make a bunch of cards free, play them, play more powers, draw more powers, play more things for free, kind of just like cycle around. So yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. We don't need these. Cloak and Dagger could allow us to play Ornamental Fan, but that's not the deck. Dagger Spray is good for crowd control, but we have Corpse Explosion and Storm of Steel we don't need. So we're going to smith again. We're going to upgrade. Probably like a Well-Laid Plans or Tools of the Trade, make those better. Neutralize for 2 weak is also good. Let's upgrade Neutralize. It's a bit of a thick deck, but we'll make it work. So this is the chest on the floor. I think we should open it. We get Lantern. Lantern's really good. We need to hit the Burning Elite, and then we need to do a rest to get the key, but as long as we do that, we're fine. It's a lot of damage. After Image, Noxious, Tools, Defend. We're gonna take 17 damage. We need more blocks, that's the thing. You know, if we go up against the heart, I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, even on this turn, I might just want to use the Ghost in a Jar, honestly. We're gonna take another 17 damage. Hit me for 17. Trying to think, how are we gonna make this work? Discard the strike. Corpse Explosion should kill them all. Catalyst, you, just to make sure. Alright. Oof. Speed Potion. That's a good potion. We don't need these. Crippling Cloud, again, maybe for a little bit of extra poison and weakness, but I don't think we need it. We have to fight the Burning Elite. 8. Metallicize. That's not that bad. Well, we're definitely gonna drop that. We're gonna take no damage. This guy can be annoying. Definitely. But as long as we survive, add powers. Jesus, this turn sucks. Give me that burst. You know, give him the poison in Catalyst. We're gonna be good. You know, I'm tempted to burst Acrobatics to draw everything. But could we kill him? No. We need to get Catalyst, and then Crippling Cloud, Corpse Explosion, Burst Catalyst. I don't think that'll do it, though. That's only gonna be 39 times 3, it's gonna be 120 poison. It's not enough to kill him. But I'll try. We didn't get it anyways. So this is gonna be a big hit on this turn. A big hit. We don't need to play Neutralize, we're gonna play Crippling Cloud. So, Crippling Cloud. We're gonna probably burst Piercing Wail, by the way, just for the block. Because this turn is gonna suck. We have plenty of energy, is the good thing. Could have also done a speed potion, but we didn't have any actual blocks. Which was dumb. Get rid of Doubt. Noxious. Catalyst. He's intangible. Just save the energy. Keep a leg sweep. We have to get the key, but maybe at the shop we can buy another potion or something? Are we even gonna make it? Are we just gonna die here? If we're gonna die here, we have to use the Ghost in a Jar. So, play, play, play. That's a lot of damage. Use the jar. I don't like it, but I think we have to. You know, I really wanted to kind of save that for the heart, but let's make sure that we actually get there. Gonna play the attacks for the block, and he should be dead. But I don't know. I don't know how this deck is gonna function. We need more. We need blocks. We need a lot of blocks. Shuriken is not what we want. Now, if it was Kunai, more defense whenever you play attacks, then maybe, you know, we'll talk about it. Dump a... probably a strike. Do a neutralize. Strike, strike, might as well get the extra block. Taking no damage. We should have... Ooh, yeah, Catalyst. Should have probably held on to the free deflect, but... whatever, just hold on to the defend for now. You're dead. Taking no damage. Yeah, add in a crippling cloud. I do want to kind of counteract the repulsor adding in the dazes, so adding in good cards like that I think is beneficial. Especially when this guy's about to explode! Nah, he's dead. Honestly, give me the Catalyst right now. It puts him on like a 4-turn timer. Keep forgetting that we actually don't have burst. I really want to have burst, but we don't have it. We've not had an opportunity to actually take it. Alright, they're both dead. Well, I can get him for one moment, for one brief moment in time, those good cards are added to my deck. Dodge and roll is really good. The backflip is also good for the draw. And we do need draw to play more cards, but we also do need more block. I'm gonna take the dodge and roll because it's upgraded and because we need the block. And I am gonna move to the shop. Snecko Skull is what we want 1000%, and Apotheosis is also really good. We're gonna buy those. We're gonna remove Shame. We're gonna buy Snecko Skull. We're gonna buy Apotheosis. And then we're gonna save our money, because there is one more shop. And we're fighting Donu and Deka. That's a tough fight, honestly. We need to be careful about Donu and Deka. After image. Apotheosis. Acrobatics. We'll dump the Catalysts. It's far too early. Will Adrenaline. Will lay plans. Tools of the trade. Corpus Explosion. Defend, defend. Defend. Survivor. Barely taking no damage, but we're taking no damage. And honestly, skip. Because our deck is upgraded, it's going to take a good card for me to want to take it. Now a strike is worth more than a defend unless we make him weak, which we are going to do, so dump the strike. We're actually, I don't think we're taking any damage. No, close, but not quite. Dumped out. Strike. Neutralize. We need a lot of block on this turn, I think. I don't think we need to play Piercing Wail. It's hard with the weakness. 25% less damage. He's at like 50, I think. He's gonna lose another 25. He's gonna go down to about half damage. I don't know. We play Piercing Wail. Next turn's gonna be really good. I just want to make sure I don't take any damage. Okay, I don't think I needed to play it, but I'm still happy I did. Because we have Bane on this turn. And, we'll do a strike, 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 Bane, defend. Add in a Leg Sweep, please. That's good block. One more turn. 60 damage. Ah, Catalyst does it. I would like to play 1,000 Cuts, but we don't need it in this deck. It's a poison deck. 1,000 Cuts is pretty expensive. But I'm gonna add it in. Oh, well, it's not a... I thought that was the end of the fight. I was like, well, do we want to add in this card? Not really. I'll take an escape plan. Now we have to get the key, which means we have to fight with 38 HP, but we do have a couple of potions we can use. Okay. After image first. Give me a Give me an attack potion. Give me some draw. Let's see what we draw. Catalyst. Too early. Way too early. Bane is free, might as well. I'm tempted to play the speed potion. We can then play dodge and roll for extra block on the next turn. So I'm gonna do that. Bullet time is interesting if we can draw and then play bullet time, but we have the energy. Energy has not been a problem on this run. It's been block, mostly. This is a horrible turn. But we do have escape plan, acrobatics, dump Ascender's Bane, upgrade all cards. This isn't poison, but it is weak, but I can also neutralize and then play Crippling Cloud, which I think I am going to do. Good stuff. He's doing 22 damage. We have enough block. All I need to do is play one more card. So play a single strike. Then we'll hold on to the deflect. Nightmare Catalyst wins us the run. So we're going to take Nightmare, I think. I don't have well-laid plans! I should have played the deflect last turn instead of the one strike then. Corpse Explosion also kills them both, so that's what we do. We Corpse Explosion and then focus the donut. So get rid of the strike. Play a Corpse Explosion. Are we going to play Piercing Wail? I think we should save it if we don't need to play it, because these bosses always do ×2. So, apply poison. And I will take a little bit of damage if I have to. We're not taking any damage, but I want to save Piercing Wail, because it is good block ×2 whenever we need it. Which we might want to play now. Dump the strike. Yeah, probably should play it now. We will play Bane. Play Deflect. Play Survivor, dump the strike. Yeah, we'll play Piercing Wail. Means we take no damage, and all we need is block, Nightmare, Catalyst, we win. Maybe even not Nightmare Catalyst at this point. He's got 28 poison. A Catalyst does it in 2 turns. So maybe I just want a Catalyst and then end it, because he'll explode and kill his friend. Let's acrobatics, dump the daze. Taking 16 damage. You're dead next turn. We played no attacks. 2 strikes doesn't do anything for us, but I don't know. We'll make him do double HP damage to his friend. I don't know, is that good for us? It doesn't harm us at all. So we are gonna live. We're gonna make it through the fight. We only took 13 damage. That's not a lot. He's gonna explode and kill his friend. We're gonna win. And we have all 3 key pieces. Good. I do worry about the heart, because we're not good at a single target boss, necessarily, unless we can get lots of poison and catalyst, but we'll try. We certainly will try. I think we want to make Apotheosis cheaper to play. If we could make it innate, that would also be fantastic. No. I think a footwork is wonderful. I think a footwork is wonderful. It gives us a little bit of extra dex, which we need. Now, we have no potions, no, artifact for prevention. We're just gonna have to do our damnedest to survive. Let's freaking go. We're taking no damage if I play one more defend, so we can strike the guy on the left and then defend. I want to kill the guy on the right though first, so we'll face him. I accidentally skipped whatever card that was. Hopefully it wasn't anything good. And you know what? Corpse Explosion wins it anyways. Dude, these guys are doing so much freaking damage. So Corpse Explosion, and we have no blocks. Perfect. Corpse Explosion. Then we can gain a little bit of block, but we are going to get hit for a lot of damage. Good lord. 32 HP. I don't think we're going to live. I don't think we're going to live. We're close, but we're not quite there yet. We have no burst. One, two, three, four. We have 5 energy and 5 cards in hand, so we should just go for it. We're taking 10. But he's dead on the next turn. He's taking his friend with him. We're 22 HP. Oh, man. I'm sad because I liked this deck, but I don't think we're gonna make it. War Paint, that's not enough. Upgraded a couple of good cards though. Defends. We'll give it a shot. Okay, defend. After Image. Taking no damage. Footwork. Tools of the Trade. Hitcha? Hitcha? We can't save any cards. It's free. Play it anyways. No. We need weakness. He's weak already. We need blocks. And footworks. Dump that slime. Dump that slime! What do we dump here? Dump Bane. This is not a good turn for Bane. I want to keep the Curse and the Void so we can actually exhaust them. So give me a Poison Stab. Applies a little bit of poison. Well-laid plans makes Crippling Cloud free. Play it. Get it out of here. Adrenaline. Footwork. Deflect. There we go. We got 6 block. So we are dead. It was a good attempt, though. We also got the days out of there, which is nice. It was a good attempt. Oh, lizard tail! The tail of the lizard! Has it done it? Apotheosis. Noxious. Do we get him to 36 poison, or do we wait? I think we wait. We have a Corpse Explosion coming up. I think Piercing Wail is wonderful. We're taking no damage. Have we done it? Malaise. It's such a good card. Boss is taking a lot of damage. Dump the burn. Kind of just waiting for a Corpse Explosion, so I kind of want to keep Catalyst. Next turn, we can Malaise. Is it enough? I don't freaking know. We don't have any Blur. I guess we just keep Catalyst. Corpse Explosion, Catalyst, defend, escape plan, Malaise is what we want next turn pretty much, and then hope that we can survive it. We should, because we're not going to be vulnerable. Vulnerable. Oh, but the boss is going to gain 2 artifact. I mean, we just got to do it. I will add in an after image. I hope that we don't draw it on the next turn. We want it to turn after, ideally, but I don't know. We'll go for it. Oh, we definitely can draw it thanks to the Tools of the Trade. After image. Escape plan. A corpse explosion will not apply more poison, but it will make him explode. Do we even want to play Malaise, or do we want to hold it for a long time? I don't know. Do we even want a Catalyst? Do we want to save it? I think we gotta play it. And then we just focus entirely on blocking and adding cards with Nilry's Codex, right? I think so. I don't think you Malaise. I mean, we can't open with the Malaise, and I don't want to really use it now because if we use it later, he's going to be at negative, or he's going to have like 4 strength, 5 strength, 6 strength. We can have more value out of it. If we defend, that's going to be an extra 24 block. We're not going to take that much. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to save Catalyst for a little bit, I think. Corpse Explosion. Block. Block. Or do you just apply it and do 40? We'd have to survive 10 turns. And we can save Malaise for when we need desperate block. Okay, you know what? Catalyst goes out now. He's got 43 poison. I think that a dodge and roll is a fine addition. It's going to be worth 8 block twice. Could also play Tools of the Trade. What's in our draw pile? We have 1 dodge and roll. Do we need 2? You know, I don't think we do. Skip. Hold Malaise. We're going to take 9 damage. That's nothing. Dump the wound. Acrobatics. Dump slime. Neutralize. He's doing 45 damage. Can we block through that? Maybe. We'll see. Dodge and roll. Defend. Defend. We can block through it, so we should. Let's gain some strength. Keep Malaise. We don't need terror. It's poison. We win by holding Malaise and energy. Doubt, we're gonna dump. Bane. I don't even think we strike, but because we have so much strength, I'm going to. Nope. I really wish I had a upgraded well-laid plans, but unfortunately we don't. Dump the strike, don't need it. Neutralize, 36 damage, that's nothing. We're gonna take 1. I will take 1 damage. We could Nightmare into Malaise and then play it multiple times. That's actually quite good. It means we can keep his strength down basically permanently. This would be a good turn for it, honestly, right now. Didn't get it. Can we block through 60? I don't think we can block 60. These are gonna be... This is gonna be like 29 block, so we're gonna be down to 0 HP. Now, I think we have to play Malaise now. It's not as good as playing 2 Malaises or a Malaise now and a Malaise later, but he's got 70 poison. All we need to do is survive for a couple of more turns. Actually, he's at Beat of Death 2, so yeah, we're definitely not gonna get enough block to live. So we have to play it, and then Nightmare is just gonna exist, I suppose. So we will Corpse Explosion. Strike. Strike. And, Malaise. Goodbye, Malaise. Thank you for being added to the deck. I needed you. Okay. In fact, he might be dead right now. Because of all of that damage from the thorns, he might just be straight up be dead. I think he is. Yeah. I think we won. Gain block next turn just in case, but I think we've done it. He only gains 2 strength this turn. I guess the thing is, the buff after this, he gains plus 10 strength. That's ideally what I wanted to kind of save multiple malaises for, but, you know, he's dead. We've done it. Yet another poison archetype for the win. I did not think we were going to be able to win this one, especially with a rather thick deck. Not fantastic cards. No bursts. No malaises added innately, but Nilri's Codex came in the clutch. That was a good run. And Sneckle's Skull was in Warpaint and Lantern. Really good additions, but really it was Ice Cream Mummified Hand having a lot of energy. After that elite fight, I thought that we were going to die. And I said I wanted Enchiridion. You know what, Viridi? You're right. Nilri's Codex, good relic. I don't give it enough credit. Enchiridion would have been nice as well, but adding in random bursts, random malaises, it's fantastic. So good run, a successful run after a couple of early failed attempts, but a save. Thank you for the many, many bits. I appreciate it. My God, you are very generous, my friend. But that means we're at Silent level 12 next time. And we're at Defect level 9 for the next run that we play the Defect on. But we're making it. Slow progress. Heart Ascension victories are very tough. You know, there's going to be a lot of failures. We have to push the limit of what our deck can do, take risks, take gambles, but this run worked. Apotheosis was a fantastic addition. A good poison deck, early Catalyst. You know, it's risky to go poison early, and it's especially risky to take Catalyst when it doesn't do anything, but I'm glad we did because it ended up working well. So for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when to go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Stream Lives, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire. I almost said Enter the Gungeon. Wrong game.